What is up? Welcome back to Mangalku, where we review a new set of manga every 2 weeks. Had to think about that one. This week we're doing Mato Seihei no Slave by Takahiro, who is the author of Akame ga Kill, Hinowa ga Crush,
No shit.
and of course Akame ga Kill 0. Same thing. But
Can't
the
believe
art,
you never read that.
yeah, the art is by Takamura Yohei, which fucking class all around
Fantastic.
on that
My
one.
God.
Holy shit! It is like art is so good.
It is.
So what we're gonna do is we'll give a quick little spoiler-free review. Did we like it? Yes or no? And then we'll move into the more spoiler-ridden stuff. Talk about the deep plot that's in this
Super.
one. There's gonna be a lot talked about.
We only read it for the plot.
Starting off, it's basically I feel like it's a pretty time-old tale where there's like another world that's kind of overrun by demonic entities. It's kind of been there, done that, and they're forced to have a like opposition force on this other planet or not other realm. To try to stop them from entering the human side of it and stop the humans from accidentally entering that side, which can happen.
Yeah, apparently you just walk in on accident.
Portal pops up.
Sometimes, some portals are set in place. Some portals just randomly open up, and that's kind of the struggle. And there's a thing called peaches, which is a fruit that gives powers, but only the females.
Peaches?
Yeah.
Yep.
Only works the females, so it's created a weird power gap now where females are genetically
They run the
better
world.
than men now.
It was so weird because just on the very first page it says gender equality was destroyed in
and I was like,
2020.
whoa.
It's like, okay, that's a little...
So it's kind of very unique, and of course we follow a guy, and it's fantastic. That's just the basic plot. He accidentally stumbles into there, and that's where this story kicks off at.
Yeah.
So did you guys like it?
Oh, hell yeah.
As a man of culture, I enjoyed it quite a
as a man
lot.
of culture.
It was
situation.
the perfect amount of boobies to action.
Yeah, most definitely. I think the system worked really well.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I would agree with that.
Something happened. Got some action.
You got your cool shonen bits. You get treated with some nice boobies and some naked women. It's like, sweet, awesome.
It's like we're the men in the manga, I would say also, just as the men of culture club that we are, it was nice not getting censored.
Yeah.
It was very nice.
Yeah.
It was great, dude. I mean, this guy, it's very much like a popcorn manga. It's not deep.
Yeah.
It's you're not gonna learn any life lessons going into this. It's got cool action, hot women, funny.
It's really funny.
It's so good.
I would love to see
enjoyable.
it as an anime.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Whoa.
It's good.
Whew.
Yeah, I was thinking of it as like a trigger anime just because of the way, but if it's the guy that did Akame ga Kill,
it has the capability to go dark for sure.
Yes, it does. Very much so.
Just the setting is like, it's kind of a dark setting.
Yeah.
We've seen it done before. But man, it was good. Like, I'll fucking follow this Takahiro guy wherever he goes, honestly. He makes just like nice, awesome shit. Like, not trying to change the world, just gonna have a good time. It's like,
Yeah,
sweet.
love it
He
really well.
did a great job.
So we're going to move into spoilers now. If you haven't read it and just wanted to know, should you read it? The answer is unanimously a yes. We read the first 4 volumes up to chapter 30 is where the last chapter that we read. So check that out. I promise you'll like it, especially if you like his other works like Akame ga Kill, Hinowa ga Crush.
And you
You'll
want
like
to see
this.
stuff.
Not as much dying as those other ones.
Yeah,
but it's still an enjoyable read.
I thought this one was funny. Like, the whole setup was just super funny. Guys, we get shafted. We have to ride the bus. We don't get this nice train. You get a girlfriend if you're popular.
Yeah.
And just getting the girlfriend gives you like the special perks. Like, it's not
You
even
can
like,
ride
you're
the
just
train.
dating. Yeah,
I
it's
was
like,
like,
ooh, you get,
damn,
like,
dude, I ain't no peasant no more.
basically, you like almost marry into royalty.
Yeah,
It's
that's
kinda
what it
weird.
felt like.
And I want to go back to Sam saying there was no killing because Hinowa ga Crush and Akame ga Kill starts
Right
the
away.
fuck off
Yeah. Right
getting
away.
blown to fucking bits. It's actually disgusting. This one, no, nothing.
It
They're
could
saving
get there.
it. I fully agree with
I
you.
agree.
He's doing. Have you seen Akame ga Kill or read it? I don't remember.
I've watched it.
We watched it.
Okay, you both watched it.
I believe so. Yeah.
So he does a very good thing. This author, he's done it in almost every manga. I think he does it in Hinowa ga Crush as well. He very much humanizes the opposition.
Yes.
Very much. And even in this one, towards the end chapters, I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
It's
It's like they're kind of fun. They make you like them. It's like, but they're never gonna see eye to eye.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you just know.
It's kind of crazy how like it almost seems like they're being controlled to be like that because as soon as you say anything about the like the side that Yuki's currently on, they immediately like turn dark face. But then the moment you bring something up, they're like, hey.
I almost feel like I wouldn't almost say they're being controlled, but kind of. So I would go like a half agree with you. I think that's like their monster side reacting, where they're like,
but like their
fuck
human
those
side
guys.
will still
like,
turn
yeah,
around.
but like the human side's still there, so they're
like an
kind of being
instinct.
controlled by the monster side.
Do you think there's gonna be a harmony between them?
No.
No, I think
You think it's just gonna be
I think it's gonna
bloodbath?
get fucked.
People are gonna die.
Yeah, I think so as well. Especially the two side characters like that aren't Yuki's sister.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I like them though. They're funny as hell.
I think they're gonna get dicked on hard.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, metaphorically and literally. So
I'm waiting for that reward.
yeah.
See,
dude.
at one point, I thought my boy was gonna get raped.
Dude,
Yeah.
you know damn well that it's eventually going to lead up to like him having everybody right on him,
Yeah.
and it's like there's going to be a fucking orgy, dude.
And I liked the whole. Oh my! I didn't even put that together.
I mean, don't you remember when he got two of them?
Like, imagine, let's just imagine in the future the big battle at the end with the reward he's going to get when he wins.
It's
Like-
just gonna be like the secret unlock scene.
And I love so much. It's such a simple concept. It's like, oh, you have to pay for your body with whatever.
Yeah.
But then they kind of turn it at the end where they're like, oh, I basically like I have to go give him a reward still, so
Yeah.
I know where he is. Like
I did like
Yeah,
that a lot.
that
She's
was
like, I'll
cool.
know where he is. My
Yeah.
body's moving
it's like,
me.
yeah, just move in that direction. That's where he is. I got to go give him his reward.
That's so dope. I love when Jose brought up that they had the two people on their back and he got the reward. I love the big girl chick where she like immediately thought of where it was gonna go and
Yep.
she starts like fucking reeing all over.
Yeah.
I love it. I like the dynamic. It's really
It's
cool.
really good. Really.
It's funny. So the power, how's it start? It starts with our main female lead,
Kyoka.
Kyoka, and her power is that she has to enslave you, and at the end of it, she gives you a reward.
Yeah.
Before she had enslaved one of the monsters, and she just gives him meat. It's
yeah,
like, here.
pork, here you go.
But she's never done it to a man who
I
has
was
latent
thinking,
desires.
Like when I was reading that, and they kind of explain it. They explain it in the moment, and then they bring it up again later. They're like, "Oh, you have really good compatibility. That's why we work really well." But I was like, "Why doesn't she just start finding other dudes to go enslave? Like, if clearly that one works really well, I'm gonna find a better one. Like, there's damn well a better one out there."
No.
Like-
See, that's the whole point of the story. She found the best one.
Yeah,
from the
just
get-go.
magically. But I'm just saying, like, there's
and done.
potential for other ones. Like, Yuki's really useful. But
Yeah.
what if the other ones? Who knows what happens to the other guys?
I was confused though. That like when she gave him the reward immediately, I'm like, whoa, he just destroyed that, and that's what he gets. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah,
I'm invested now.
And she can kind of only like I have one, right? And there was a brief mention of they're basically her slave until they die.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like a very brief mention where it's like, oh,
It's
okay.
almost like Runebound.
yeah.
But I wonder
yeah.
if she has to kill her slave before.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Because that'd be good.
Damn, that's a good connection.
So, but
right
like
there.
the characters, like a couple things mentioning the seventh division, who we hang out with most of
Yep.
the time. There's the 4 main girls,
Mm-hmm.
right? There were 3.
4
3
because
girls
of
plus
the
the
little
chief.
the little
Okay.
girl. Yeah.
Yes.
And apparently that's not everyone.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what I was gonna
Oh,
say.
okay,
They
yeah.
keep mentioning
Low-key, I
over
want to
and
know
over
where they are.
It's gonna
Even
be
the
fun.
6th division is like, oh, we're both missing members. Like,
Yeah.
so they
Yeah.
both have members that
They
aren't
have to
there.
be god tier, right?
Dude,
Like, they're
okay,
being
well,
sent out
let
on
me
their
let me
own.
ask you this: how god tier do you think the main commander is gonna be?
Oh my
God.
god.
They
yeah.
keep showing her, and like
she's
they're
just
It's just a silhouette and
they're
everything.
shit
You
talking
know-
her. It's like I bet she's a fucking badass.
So it's super cool that you brought up that this is done by Akame ga Kill author.
Yeah.
I was thinking when I was seeing all these characters, I was like, I feel like Esdeath is like going to be showing up somewhere in
Dude,
here.
Oh.
what if
Eh.
it's like a character looks just like Esdeath? That's a commander. It's like, yo, what's up?
The commander's totally a bad guy though. Like
you
there's
think so?
something in there. Like,
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I didn't get that from that. Obviously, you know, you have your own interpretation, but I kind of get the feeling she's either. I'm leaning more so she's gonna be a fucking badass, especially after what we see the 6th Division's power
my
is.
Yes.
God.
And if
Straight
she's
up.
not fucking commander, like okay, dude.
Yeah.
Like okay.
And they've already brought time stop shit in.
Yeah.
So
I
like
was like,
this
what
person's
the hell?
They gotta be broken. That, or they're just gonna be like some kind of like really lazy person,
Oh,
where because
yeah.
she keeps wanting to do peace talks.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
peace talks. So I can see it going the two ways. Either like she really is just kind of like, I don't really want to deal with it. I want to do peace talks. Or she's a badass and she's like, I guess I'll get involved, and then she just
wrecks everything.
Yeah.
Yamamoto.
She's probably got
Yes.
like a Yamamoto
Yeah.
ability where it's like, if you get me involved, you die.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
I
Yeah.
don't want to do this.
Now
but
you're my slaves.
I wonder if she could just destroy all of Mato. Just be like,
Maybe.
Ooh, yeah.
okay.
It's like she probably destroyed a good fucking amount.
And the cool thing that I like, they kind of with Kyoka, she kind of like brings it up a bunch where they want to research
Yeah.
the Yuki
Yeah.
or the
Yeah.
Shukis. which was very confusing.
I think they said that she views, or some people view them still as like a undiscovered like scientific research thing. Like they don't know anything about him still, so they want to like figure it out.
And to keep going off of the 10th, because it's the 10th person that's the commander, right? The 10th.
I don't think so.
I thought it was the 10th squad.
I think the 10th has their own person. Because the only reason I say that, which I might be wrong, is because we see the silhouette of the 10th person, and I don't think it looks similar to the person sitting on the chair. Like
no, they don't.
The 10th person looks like Meliodas from, or
not
Meliodas.
like a short person, right?
Not Meliodas. The fiery bitch from Black Clover. That's really cool.
Oh, Mary Leona.
Leona.
I love her.
Close.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what she
same hair.
She looked like very feral to me. Like she was like,
Oh.
I'm gonna fuck shit up. Because like they're like, oh, the 10th person's powerful.
Yeah.
So that's why I think there's another
because
there's a ring up.
That's probably fair. Because I was just remembering like the character was totally made for the arc.
Yeah.
Like, but the 10th division chick that makes the bubble and heals people.
Mm-hmm.
She's funny as fuck.
Yeah,
I liked her a lot. She's funny as fuck.
The moment you fucking get into
she was bonkers and then not bonkers as well.
Yeah.
So,
because the guy shows up and breaks through a barrier.
He's
but
like,
the fact
funny. Bap.
Yeah,
It's like,
he was a great character.
Yeah.
But like in normal terms, like she can heal people instantly. So if she just sets that up whenever they're fighting someone,
it has to be in her bubble, and you have to sign.
But still, imagine like what Josh is saying. Imagine a big battle breaks out, and she's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna put the bubble around everybody, so now all of my people will just heal."
And everyone signed up.
Why doesn't Law have this power?
Great question. Great. That's
Law?
a One Piece reference.
Yeah, sorry. You just hear room.
It's like I wrote all the notes. Where's this person?
Yeah.
And I like that they have battle characters, but they actually make them useful the entire time.
You know what got me fucking heated? Like not in a good way. In a good way.
Oh.
Is they were like, the head chief or whatever her name is. What is her name in the manga? Do you remember? Like the leader of all of them? What do they refer? It's not commander, is it? What
they refer to her as she's not the captain. Captain's
commander.
Whatever
no.
she is.
But she's got a title.
The tip top person. She does have we'll just refer to her as the commanders we've said. But she was like, oh, she knew you'd be upset by this order that she gave, so she's gonna have like a meeting with everybody coming up soon. I was like, dog. It's like, let me see. It's like,
maybe he was watching Bleach or something, and he's like, oh, they gotta have a meeting.
Because you remember when we read Hinowa got crushed, they had the meeting with all the other people too. And
is that just a thing he's doing now?
Damn,
it's
like,
super cool.
I was like, that's the best part where you just get this huge character dump, basically. Like, here you go.
So I got mad. So back, like, if you watched earlier Mangakus, like back in the very beginning, we would always just do the first 3 chapters, and then we would always complain. It's like they're leaving us at a cliffhanger.
Not
and
enough.
We have to read 4. Fuck you for 4. I'm like, we're gonna have to start reading 5 fucking chapters now, or 5 volumes now.
They're good, dude.
Because it was like I think because I was taking the notes. The end scene is literally all 3 chief or the 2 chiefs showing up, and they're like, let's go.
Yeah.
And it's like,
it's so good, dude.
Dude, it's gonna be fucking litty.
Who's your guys' favorite girl? Who's your favorite girl?
For me, it's a tie between Kyoka and not the big girl.
The one that can
gun girl.
Oh yeah, the one that can make the guns. The learning ability.
The learning ability,
which is a cool fucking ability.
Right?
When she started talking about it, I was like, that's broke.
That's
yeah,
OP
but
as fuck.
I do like how they immediately said it's like, okay, well, if I want to copy like Shushu, the big girl, if I want to copy it, my boobs just get bigger.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, nice.
But it's like, that seems weird to me. Like, why does it not work with hers, but it works with like the enslavement one? Like, that's weird.
But they kind of bypass all of it too.
Yeah.
Because then Kyoka is just like, oh, we're doing training. You just kiss my hand, and then he kisses your hand while he's transformed.
And I'll let you borrow him.
But like, so that thing I kind of understood, where it's like,
it's like a chain.
Well, yeah, where it's like, and the borrowing of Kyoka's ability, like she's doing that with her ability. So like, that's Kyoka allowing that. Where they show Kyoka gets exhausted doing that. So like that affects Kyoka. Where meanwhile, like if the gun girl is to learn the ability, it's on her.
Yeah.
It's not the other way around.
Which was so dope. I was like, this is like Digimon, like. What else?
Right where we wanted to be around like 17, 18 years old, where all
I
our wildest
love, like,
dreams were coming
Shushu
true.
so badly wanted to like
right. She's like,
and she's like, yeah, your ability's kind of shit. So
Yeah.
it's like, we're gonna focus on the clairvoyant one for now.
The one
like,
right
fuck.
before too, where she's like, I think we could, you got to get bigger with me. So they're like,
she
do
sits
it!
on him.
and just sits on. I was like, oh,
all the
sad.
characters are so good. So, Gun Girl and Kyoka are your favorite?
Those are my 2.
Josh?
Ooh, I gotta say Shushu the big girl, and
one of my favorite things, like oh, I read that men are weak towards giant breasts.
Yeah,
She gets giant
so
breasts, shoves
good.
him in there. I was like,
I
oh.
hope they end up together. I don't want him ending up
It
with
would
Kyoka.
be kind of. I do think he's going to
Gonna
end up with Kyoka. I really
yeah.
do think that because you can tell she's starting to get a little jealous.
She
too.
does.
Oh my god!
But I would love the Shushu
Yeah,
thing because
yeah.
like Shushu
It's cute.
is the only one actively like
Pursuing him.
I do want to like
The scene where
have a
she's
relationship with this guy.
Yeah.
the scene right after she fought the sheep chick that falls asleep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
She's
get-
awesome.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
That was a
OP
great
as
fight.
fuck.
Her
Like, what the
ability
hell?
is fire.
She's, imagine our boy with her
Dude,
ability.
Seriously.
Dude, I would
Oh,
die.
that's a great point. Like if she could enslave him and it's like, yo, you have the power to go fucking buck wild.
You
for
know
a
it's gonna be
minute.
6th and
Yeah.
7th unit on him, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna
Imagine if he
happen.
gets the 6-unit Chiefs power to like just
Yeah.
to control space.
Dude,
Bro.
she doesn't even need to enslave him. She's just like right on this boy.
Crazy.
It's gonna be like, okay, so with the Shukis, they can all like come together.
Yeah.
So they have at the very end, they get the 3 like Shuki commanders, which is the bear, the weird hair spider dude,
Yeah, and the one-horn.
the one horn.
Yeah.
If they all combine and become super, and then like at the very end scene, they're like, get him Shuki, and all of them touch
Nice.
him, and he's just like teleporting and
Yeah.
fucking like psyching
That
through.
would be dope as fuck.
I think it'll end with like all the 7th division like getting on
Yeah.
him because like it's kind of very very much
Yeah,
about
it's
the
their
7th
thing.
division. But imagine for a second, I don't think it'll ever happen if all of the chiefs from all of the squads
That's
were
what I was
like,
thinking too.
and he just goes fucking mega bonkers,
Yeah.
just like
It's gonna go to Gurren Lagann levels. Of
Yes,
shit where they
yes.
just toss
I
and
welcome
shit.
that.
it's like fuck
Oh.
it, dude, absolute fuck
And then
it.
the twist: his sister's alive.
Oh,
We didn't even
I
say
mean,
that what happened. I mean,
twist. It's
but-
like I saw that shit coming from a mile.
the minute
goddamn
you really
away.
think
Oh
yeah,
that she
my
was
when-
gonna be,
God.
I knew she would be alive.
when she had an accident and
Yeah.
disappeared, I was like, she's gonna be somewhere in here.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I was like, oh okay.
Yeah, but I didn't expect her to be the commander of the hybrids.
Yeah,
I
that
do
is
think that
interesting.
part was funny when he gets kidnapped and
Yeah.
immediately they're licking him and he's just
Oh,
naked and I'm like, what the
Yeah.
fuck is
and
going
he
on?
goes to like stop and then just full mouth onto
Yeah.
fucking vagina.
And I don't think she looked super different, so I don't know where the disconnect was coming
Yeah.
from like I'm not sure if
She
that's
had
my
black
sister.
hair, right?
Oh, I think that might be my
Maybe.
sister. It's like
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I know it's my sister. The more I think about it, it's her.
like yeah, dog, it's her. Come on.
But I
please.
like how they're like they have such a strong connection where they both look different clearly. I know Shuki's the one that or Yuki's the one
Yuki.
that looks the most different,
Yeah.
obviously, and she's like, oh, that's him.
Remember,
Yeah.
he's got a handsome face and everything.
Yeah.
But dude, she's bonkers as fuck. That hair thing where like the big dude showed up,
Yeah.
she's like, I'm talking
and
to my brother.
What is her thing? She's just constantly eating peaches.
So I think that's all the hybrids. I think they can just eat peaches and get stronger. Like
Oh,
they get
interesting.
because I was
Interesting.
writing it's the Shogun guy. Where is he? Ryren, I think. He
Mhm.
can do fire abilities, but he also did lightning attacks too.
Yeah, he did.
So he can do a bunch,
Do you think it's
and
like-
then he can fucking break through shit with his
Yeah.
head. So he's probably broken as fuck.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So I think they all have at least 3 abilities, and they can just eat
Do you
a new
think
peach.
there will come a time where a man can eat a peach in this manga?
He
I-
eats or he has powers. He's a dude, the Shogun dude. He's the only guy.
the Shogun.
Are we
dude?
sure it's a dude though?
Yeah, it's a guy.
Who are we talking
We're
about?
talking
The
about the guy
one
who
that
broke the
fights.
bubble.
Yeah, the one that like bap hat. This is a lame shield.
That's
and then
when
fights
6
the
and
6th
7
chief.
were fighting.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about.
He's a dude.
Yeah, that's interesting though. But I want.
Do we?
Mm.
Is it
I
a
didn't-
dude though?
I
Like-
thought about it too. I don't know if he's eating a peach though.
Yeah, we don't know
Yeah.
how they're made.
Yeah, because they're all.
We were about to get to that lore dump. We were
Yeah,
about.
and then it just ends.
So
Yeah.
it's weird though. There's almost like 3 factions because there's obviously the anti-demon corps, and then there's the hybrids, confirmed hybrids, which is
And his
Yuki's
sister,
sister
yeah.
and the other 2,
Mhm.
and then there's that other group with the snake bitch, the druid chick, and the shogun, and they
Well, I
seem
think
separate.
I
I
think
think
they're all
they're-
together. 'cause
yeah.
I
they-
do
'cause
think they're all
They
together.
mentioned that they're all about to gather.
Yeah.
So I just think they're part of the hybrids as well.
but they're in separate.
But the third group that you're really missing is the pure monsters, because
Yeah.
the sister does mention like, oh, I don't know if they have a leader, but it's like
Yeah.
they're out there, you know.
yeah,
It's like, so there is really the 3.
that's gonna be so. He's
So,
gonna be like the king of monsters from One Punch.
Yeah.
So boys,
yeah.
you guys sniffing that mushroom,
Oh, that mushroom.
Fucking,
scene.
who knew?
right?
Who knew?
It
It's
just went from 0
You
to
went straight to
100 so quick, and I was like, "Damn!"
Josh, are you gonna answer who your favorite character is, by the way?
Oh, no, you guys cut me off. It's
you
Shushu.
keep taking so long.
It's Shushu and the 6th chief, the one that can teleport.
Oh, the short-haired
Oh,
chick.
yeah.
She sexy as fuck. She's
Yeah,
just
she
like
is.
everything's in
So
place.
I was telling Josh, if you go to the next page, there's a popularity poll that they did to see who was everybody's favorite. Who would you guess? Okay, I feel like I could have. When I was reading, I was surprised by who took first.
Is
Just
it
to give you guys
Shushu?
a hint. So it's obviously a Japanese popularity poll, so that might affect
so
something.
it's actually votes, not
it's votes. It's votes.
Okay, it's not like
so
a fake
everybody
poll.
sent in votes. They gave you the top 3. Okay, so who do you think the top 3? Just go for top 1 because you guys take too long guessing anything. So just go for the top 1.
The time girl, the one that breaks poses.
Okay, sure.
Oh, I forgot about her.
Yeah.
I was gonna go for Sleepy Girl.
Both interesting choices. It's actually the 6th Division chief was
Okay.
number
really?
1.
I believe
Number
that.
one?
I believe
Yeah.
that. She's hot as fuck.
Which is crazy.
Like
Like
she's cool.
she is cool as shit. I saw that and I was like, yeah, she's cool. Like
Yeah.
that's cool.
Lady
And then
knows
I
what she wants,
saw
man.
the popularity polls. Like that
Wait, who was
blows
second
me
and
away.
Who was in second and third?
Second is the 7th chief. Of course,
Kyoka?
you know what do you expect? And then the 3rd is Gun Girl.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
really?
Yeah.
That's cool. I think she's the vice chief.
Yeah, she
which is cool
She
because her sister's vice chief on the
Yeah.
other one. I was like, oh, okay.
That's
But-
funny. Come back home with me. No.
Yeah.
I love their dynamic. And
It
then
is
like when
very
Yuki goes into her room and it's all pictures of her, he's
Yeah.
like, oh.
Yuki's cool.
Oh
man.
God! When he goes into their room and the sheep girl's asleep and she's just like wrestling, he's like, at one point he just stopped caring.
Or
Or stop thinking.
I do like the part where they kind of they mention multiple times where the power you get from the peaches is deeply affected by the person, like in
Yeah.
like
What they were
their
thinking on that
knowledge and
moment.
like their kind of like intent or like what they want.
Yeah, because it's like the little girl wanted. She was trying to find her parents, and that's what manifested in the peach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was
And they
cool.
talk about how like the Time Stop girl, she wanted some more time with her sister.
yeah.
And it's like the learning ability she was always learning from her sister.
Yeah.
So it's like that's how where the
Oh.
abilities came from. I was like, oh, cool.
It's
Like
so
that's
good.
really
You
cool.
know what I thought was super cool? They have cell service down there.
Oh yeah.
Remember
They
he
have a
gets
lot of
he
tech.
gets a call from his friend. He's like, "Hey, how you doing?" He's like,
That is
"Oh,
true.
you
What
know,
the
I'm
fuck?
I'm just a housemaid kind of thing."
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, I was so amazed because he's like, "Oh, what do I do in this situation? Okay, stay calm, don't move."
That's
And I was just like,
100%
His
true.
phone works there.
That's true.
Because yeah, they're in a different dimension. What the fuck?
And that was
Hey,
in like
technology.
the filler. Like not even filler. It's just like the recap episode
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, and it's just like
Oh.
random little bits, and I was just like,
That's weird.
all I know is I got a good kick out of this. I will
It was really good.
continue reading it. I'm looking forward to the next time we have to read
Yeah.
it.
I still think one of my favorite scenes is when Shushu had her top ripped off and she was like, Yuki went to go comfort her. He's like, "Hey, are you good? Do you need any water or anything?"
She
And
runs over
she's
and
like,
kisses him.
she's like, "Close your eyes," and then gives him the kiss, and she's like still topless. I was like, "Oh,
Yeah. I think there were a couple of times where Kyoka kissed him and not out of
Yes,
the thing.
because she's
Like,
like,
yeah.
"Oh wait, it's still continuing," and I'm
Yeah.
like, "Nah,
Yeah.
nah, girl."
Yeah.
reward's not done yet."
So
Yeah.
she's getting jealous and it's like, they're gonna end up together.
I legit
But-
thought the boy was gonna get raped. I was like, "Wow."
They're
Oh, by,
either
the
A-
sixth?
Yeah.
They're either gonna get together or it's gonna end where like he's not with anybody
He's
and
a
they
harem.
also kind of want him still.
Yeah.
Like they're not gonna decide that, but it is
No,
kind
no
of
one
leaning
can take
towards
his heart.
Kyoka.
I think
Yeah.
it's gonna be Kyoka. No,
the
despite.
scene where he was like thinking, "I want to be her hero," and then the next thing she's in his arms. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's I don't hate them together. It's just Shushu's the one that's like hard one that I want.
It's just it's kind of an interesting thing because it's like in a way, I'm like, "Oh, I'm rooting for you," but this looks so good. Like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I like this."
it makes sense.
They all
kinda,
have
too.
like good reasons. Like even
Yeah.
the 6th chief, she's like, "Oh, I'm fucking I have
bored."
nothing.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I have nothing else." And it's like you make me like
My
happy
heart
and
works,
excited.
yeah.
Like I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I like that. Like good for her." And then it's
Yeah.
like everybody wants like some, and then
The
poor
one-
what's her name? Nay is like
Nay.
Nay's like so nice,
yeah.
so
she's
nice.
sweet, and
I
he gets a
was-
sweet little kiss on the head.
I
Yeah.
love Nay.
Yeah,
dude.
I
Oh my
when they're
God.
like, "Oh, what's her reward gonna be?" I was like, "Thank."
I was just
fucking
yeah.
God.
I was like, "Oh God,
It
oh
was-
God."
And I love when he's like, "Oh, I'll teach you how to clean," and she's so happy. It's
Yeah.
like,
she's the
"Aw."
best.
She's
but
so
I-
good.
Guys,
cracked up. Oh.
now that we know what the double reward was,
Oof.
what did you guys think it was gonna be?
I mean,
I knew it wasn't gonna be anything like X-rated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I knew that much. I thought it was just gonna be like he wanted to be hugged by both of them.
Oh,
Like
hot.
yeah, I was not surprised. I was like, "Yeah, okay."
it
sure."
was funny though. He's like, "I'm just tired," and he's
Yeah.
just getting a bath
Yeah.
from them, and I'm like, honestly, that was,
So it really changes like what he wants on the moment. It's
Yeah.
like, boom.
The ball stepping thing pissed
Dude.
me off. I hate that shit.
That was funny.
I thought that was the funniest
was
thing ever.
funny.
I was just like, she's like, "This is your desire, you fucking pervert," and
yeah,
she's just
I
stomping
love how
on
she
him.
said that multiple times. Like, you're such a fucking pervert. She's like,
The
"It's
other
so
girl's like,
good."
"This is indecent,"
Yeah,
and she's
so-
just flat out like,
I almost feel like he's so I like that him and the gun girl are like the same kind of person.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But it cracks me up because like with the chief, it's always like a kiss or something like that. But when it's gun girl, it's like the very first time he had to get a reward from her, immediately shirts off, showing tits.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh my God!" And then the other cool thing I love is they always end the chapter when the reward's about to happen. It's like, "Oh, we're not gonna see it," and then the next page in the first
Continues
the next
anyways.
chapter
I was like,
is the
"Wow."
fucking
Gotta keep
scene.
him coming back for more.
Yeah,
Imagine you reading
so
that.
happy.
perfect
Imagine you reading that
formula.
weekly, and it's
Oh,
like, oh,
that's
it's
what
like,
I thought.
oh, it's like, oh, gotta come back.
dude, that's
Yeah.
That's
they
like
do good.
blue.
And
That's
once
like
again, the artist is fucking.
that's like blue
Yeah.
balls
crazy.
in 4 weeks.
I think some of the action was like
A little confusing.
a little confusing because there was a lot happening. There's a lot
Yeah.
of fucking explosions and shit
Yeah.
happening. But damn,
Overall,
he
it
could draw
was just-
bodies. Holy shit!
Yes,
Yeah.
he can.
He can't. Oh yeah.
He's like, yes.
Holy shit!
Some of the scenes that like to go off Sam's like the confusion point is when like Yuki goes fucking ham.
Yeah,
on
when he goes
stuff.
That's
beast
exactly what
mode.
I'm
I
talking
don't know
Yep.
what he's actually doing. I just know it's cool. I would love
Yeah.
to see that animated
Yeah.
though, because especially if it's like they get the artist that did Akame got killed or something like that.
That'd
it
be
would look
great.
fire.
Holy
Yeah.
fuck! And we can get the the Blu-ray uncensored. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Watch party for that, bitches.
Everyone get your own
Oh.
tub of popcorn.
Oh, that was good. You guys have anything else you want to say? You want to wrap up?
I loved it. I had a great time enjoying it
I
and
really
everything.
do think you go in with the mindset, I'm just going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a fun ride. You'll love it. Thanks for watching. Be sure to stick around. We'll be back every 2 weeks now with a new set of manga reviews. So stick around for Blue Lock, and then we'll announce what we're doing after Blue Lock in that video. So thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Let us know if you like the manga. Thanks.